Welcome back to the Shake Up Guys in Duckland Studios. Home of we got to do it here first before somebody will sponsor us. Joining us in studio today, as always, my counterpart, Ace Boom Coon, and the other half of the Shake Up Guys sitting across from me. This is the man, Mr. J. What's going on, Jay, man? What's
Jay,
happening,
the
man?
living legend, the prince of pissing people off.
Yeah, that's
How
what's
you
up.
doing?
That's what's up. And then joining us in studio today, we got a special guest. No, that's not J Rock, and he didn't go to Florida and get a nice tan. This is my main man, T. Lavelle in the building, singer, songwriter, artist, joining us for the first time on the Shake Up Guys. What's going on, T. Lavelle, man? What's happening, man? Me and this guy go back.
What's up, Jay? How you doing?
What's happening, man? What's going on,
How you
T?
doing?
Man, doing all right, man. Me and this guy go back some time,
Yes,
So
sir.
he's joining us on Shake Up Guys today. He's even got him a new single.
Yes, sir. Yes,
Got you a
sir.
new single, man. Tell
I'm real
us,
happy about that. I'm real happy about it. It's called "Coming from the Rain." It's based on domestic abuse.
Okay, that's what's up.
That's what's up. He
For
just gave us a chance to hear it, man. I was like, that was cold, man. I was impressed, man.
That's a nice, it's a
Real
nice
good.
song, man.
Appreciate that.
Sounds real
It's a
good.
real nice song.
A lot of work into it. So
That's
I
what's up.
appreciate y'all having me on. And
Yeah, that's cool, man. We're gonna find a way to play this on our. In fact, you know what I might do is after this is done, I'm gonna probably separate it and put it in with the for anybody that wants to click after the show and listen to the track. They can hear it come into the rain, man. It's a jam. It's a jam, and just in time for summertime.
Definitely
Know,
make sure,
just in time.
once you plug it in, make sure you check out the link because this song is cold. It really
Yeah,
is
it's a
cold.
good
And
song. Real
I'm not
good
saying it
song.
because he's a friend. I'm not saying it because just trying to promote him. I'm saying because it really is a cold song. I was like, wow, play that
I
again.
appreciate that.
I think the reason why you let me hear it in the first place is because you knew me of all people would tell you if it was trash. I would say if it was. I would tell you if your music is garbage. I hope you can. But no, in all fairness though, it's a good song and it'll be attached to this episode of the Shake Up Guys. But as we do at the beginning of every episode, a little loose talk amongst the fans. What's going on, Jay? Jay always got some interesting what's going on in the wide world of Jay. What's really going on?
A whole lot, honestly, nothing. I'm chilling this week.
Chilling this week?
Everything is cool. Everything's copacetic. No problems. No headaches. No, I'm not pissed nobody off. I'm on good behavior this week.
No, that's what's up, man.
I am proud of myself. Nobody's mad at me. I met a fan. I can't.
You met a fan. We got a fan.
We have a fan.
We got. Is it a fan? Is it a groupie, or is it a swim fan? Because I don't want no swim fans, man.
They're like, oh, I'm gonna kill you out there. Nothing like that. And it wasn't no bro like, let me suck your dick in the car. Nothing that glorious. No,
You're looking forward to those days, aren't you?
I really am. I'm waiting on them days so I can be like.
This is why. See, but this is why I don't want to be famous, though. I don't want to be famous because I don't want to get because I know who you are. Blowjobs. I want blowjobs done out of love.
Oh fuck you! I want to feel love, ass nigga. No, fuck love.
I do. I mean, I'm a teddy bear.
You can keep all that shit. I just want money.
I'm a teddy bear. I don't need all that extra shit.
This nigga referred to himself as a teddy bear. That's as bad as.
Damn, I'm big, I'm furry, and I'll bite your head off if you try to mess with my
He
fish.
said he was furry.
I am furry.
Anyway.
Oh boy, Shake Up Guys.
Anyway, the fan story. I met a fan. I went out this weekend. I finally got a chance to go out. I met a young lady. Or not met a young lady. I was hanging out with a coworker, and I bumped into her, and it was good to see her. She had a friend with her. Never met the friend, and she was like, "You're Jay." Yeah, I am. Who the fuck are you? She told me her name. She's like, I listen to y'all show. I like y'all show. The show is good. The Shake Up Guys. I was like, that's us. She's like, I subscribe and everything. Cool, thanks. So that was my first. I'm a little taken back because that's the first time being really recognized.
That's really awesome, though. That's pretty awesome.
It is awesome. Somebody out there watching.
Yeah, that's cool.
Appreciate it.
I like that shit.
Yeah, no blood drive in the car or nothing.
But man, yeah, man. Your time's coming. Your time's coming, buddy. Before you know it, randoms will be trying to narfle your Garthok in the backseat of random navigators. I don't need that kind of action. Right. That is exactly how you get herpes.
What's going on in your world, man? What's going on?
Man, nothing much, man. I finally feel like we can have this conversation without like pissing the general public off, because I've been wanting to talk about Endgame since it came out. I know, and now it's old. Now it's like everybody's moved on to like John Wick and shit. Now I can't even talk about it. But I just want everybody else to know that one day I will find all the Infinity Stones, and when I do, I'm not gonna make half the population of Earth disappear. I'm just gonna create like a parallel Earth where I can just go and kick it and not have to worry about pollution or being attacked, just for anything, and bar people from just coming over there. But whatever. I mean,
still haven't seen it for the second time yet. I think I'm gonna go tomorrow.
I've seen it twice.
For the second time. For the second time.
Yeah, second time. I want to.
Yeah, you gotta watch it.
Yeah, you gotta go in there. There aren't people you got to take to the bathroom. Or like people asking you stupid ass questions because you wanted to go see the hot new movie but know nothing about the background. I hate that shit. Either you into it or you not. But don't bother me because I've been waiting my whole life to see this shit.
My whole life. Right. Yeah, he's right though.
I'm right though.
I mean, from the comic books, man.
Yeah.
For this. Yeah, I read the comics, so I was
don't bother me with your.
It was super packed.
Exactly.
The first time you asked me who is that,
punch in the throat.
Ask me. Save your questions to the end. Save your questions till the end. Okay.
But I would like him. I went on the second day after it came out. Theater was ridiculous. The first two shows, were completely sold out. I was like, God damn. I just went to go see it again yesterday for the second time. Theater was still packed. This movie been out for like 3-4 weeks now.
Yeah, you got to go on like
the theater was still packed.
You had to go see it on like a Tuesday afternoon.
This is third and fourth timers, yeah, exactly.
I mean, if it's just a random day and I'm bored, I might go see it a third time. But I've seen it twice already, so.
What was your best part, Brad?
I mean, so many good parts. I mean, the beginning of the movie was a lot of build. A little slow. Like, I could understand for people who don't understand how the previous movies were made, how they wouldn't have liked the movie up until like a certain part. But, I mean, I gotta be honest, man, the dopest thing in the world, dog, was to see everybody who got snapped out come walking out them portals, and then to see Thanos' army lined up against the entire Avengers crew. That was dope as hell, man.
And the words.
Yeah. Avengers Assemble? What? It was like, that's when it's like you're a full grown adult. Man. You're a middle-aged adult. And in that moment, dog, it's almost as if your consciousness reverts back to being a child.
That was a key.
You're just like, he did it. I mean,
every time they've always cut it in the older movies, they cut it and been like Avengers, and then you just stop.
You know what I'm saying? So Avengers Assemble.
Man,
that's giving me goosebumps now.
Yeah.
Like right now, that's giving me goosebumps. Like Avengers Assemble, and then you knew they was finna get down because that was what was made. That's the whole divide and conquer strategy is what got them worked over in Infinity War, because he dealt with them on. He dealt with that group on Titan, then he dealt with the group on Earth. Right. And he just, we saw what happened. He worked the shit out of them. But man, it's time for the next phase. Have you seen the scenes to that Spider-Man? Yeah. That looks dope. But, being Spider-Man being one of my top 5 favorite Marvel characters.
I don't know how they're going to do the Black Widow. I'm like, she's dead.
That's what it's going to be a pass, like, Oh, girl. Lightning bolt chick.
All right, cool.
Oh, Captain Marvel. Why I call it lightning bolt chick? I'm thinking of Shazam.
They said the bitch should shoot fire.
Yeah, the chick that shoots energy out of her face. That girl. Captain Marvel.
What's going on in your world, Black?
Oh
Tito?
man, nothing much, man. You know, just been in the studio,
Grinding.
working, trying to grind a little bit. You know, I sent you that picture. I don't know if y'all want to discuss that.
Oh, we'll get into that when we get to the
yeah.
topic.
That's-
When we get to the topic, we'll get to that. Yeah.
When
We
start that,
because once we start talking about the topic, is the whole mood is gonna change.
yeah, that's definitely a wheelhouse. So I'm
Because-
trying to keep it light and pleasant.
Yeah, trying to. Yeah. So, I mean,
I feel you well.
it's one of those things where I think I've done a relatively good job my entire life avoiding it. And
what? Because you're speaking in.
well,
Yeah, I know what he
avoid
we
it.
know, but the public doesn't.
Well, you know what? It's an informal show, so we can go back and forth. It doesn't really matter to me.
Do that.
But today's topic is going to be, in a nutshell, today's topic is going to be about
The
chi-
perils of child
the
support
perils
and single parent
of child support.
from a man's perspective.
What was that?
The fuck?
The ghost of Go Fuck Yourself just showed up. And he basically put his hand on my shoulder. It was like, "You're doing well, my son." So, you know, that's what today's topic is going to be about. And for some people, I know the whole issue of child support is a touchy subject, you know, deadbeat bitches. And, you know, for some of us, it's like, I feel like at my age, not having to deal with family court, I'm like Neo in the Matrix when they were firing all those bullets around him, and he was just like, you know, Goku Ultra Instinct. You can't touch me. You know, I mean, I like to, you know, think that it was by some type of design, but I know it's just blind luck. I mean, well, I don't want to disparage those who are single parents, because sometimes you can't control the circumstances that created single parents. But I'm not here to talk about them. See, that's why I brought them up first, because I'm not here to talk about them. You can't control everything that happens. But there are far too many situations where people try to orchestrate single parenthood in order to extract money and resources from an unfortunate individual who ends up in family court. Now, before people comment with, well, you know, it takes two, and, you know, you didn't choose right when you got whoever you got with pregnant. No shit. Obviously. You know what I'm saying? Obviously, it was a mistake, because if it weren't a mistake, you probably would be married to this person. But I've said enough. What do y'all think?
Can we give a little bit of background on you before?
Yeah. I've been paying child support all my life, man. You know.
Nigga, like you came out the womb.
Right. Oh, man.
You owed a
Man,
bill.
I'm talking about,
He was born with one.
You know, so, hey, I mean, it's rough. You know, it is rough. I've been in court a lot, you know, for child support. So I feel like it's something that you got to do. It's your responsibility. You know, you got to do it.
Yeah, but it's cool. It's cool. It's okay to be honest. If you could do it, like if you could change the game right now, and you could some of your baby's mamas away, you would.
I don't know that.
I'm just being honest. Some of your baby's mamas, y'all get along with great, y'all cool, y'all co-parented together, and hurrah, hurrah. And then there are some that you would just want to, or you should have gone for the head. You know, you should have just got head. Those.
Okay, let's give a little bit of background. you're a father of five?
Five.
Five.
Right.
And you were married for a while, right?
Right. Twice. I was married twice to the same woman.
Married twice to the same
Married
woman.
twice to the same woman. Really young the first time, and then the second time we thought,
We
thought
more
it'd be
mature.
different,
We
more
can get it
mature,
right this
thought it'd
time.
be different. That didn't work out either.
Okay. So 4 by the ex-wife.
3 by that.
3 by the ex-wife. 1 from previous.
Right.
And then 1 from after.
Right.
Okay.
So child support, man.
It's eating your ass, yeah. Since you was a teen.
Damn.
Yes.
Damn.
So I've been in every court, dang near. So I definitely know the trials and tribulations of child support.
The good news is you get into the point in your life where you're almost done with this shit.
Yeah, almost.
It's like you can see the light at the end of the tunnel.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
So what do you do after that? Do you throw like a party or?
You put that money in savings. Really do. That's what I'm gonna do.
And pretend like you ain't.
Pretend like it's still still paying.
And just watch it grow.
That's what I'm gonna do.
I got a partner now, and I ain't gonna say his name. You know who you are. But he's a father of 5 also, 6. And he finally got off. He's paid his last one, and he's done.
Out of jail.
He didn't bought another crib. He didn't new car, and he don't know how to act. He's just like, whew. I mean, he's been
it's a relief, man.
Since he was about 17. He's been paying, and I'm like, damn. So when I see cats go through, kind of like Brad said, man, I'm fortunate. I dodged them bullets. Plus, I always had my half of that abortion money. So, hey.
you don't got no kids, dude?
Nah.
Okay.
Nah, man. I'm shit. Condoms cost 99 cents. Magnum is 99.
Shit, I'm using Ultra Instinct over here. Just
that third to the last pump.
Dodging it.
But that picture I sent you, that was ridiculous.
Let's talk about that picture. You can't pull it up.
No,
Okay,
not right now.
Can I see that? Because I want to give the viewing public a little bit of idea about this picture.
This is an example of what your paycheck looks like when you're getting hit by.
And you said it doesn't show up on camera.
It's not going to show up on camera.
Because there's a glare. This individual, this is not his. This is another individual's paycheck. And I'll give you people at home, his gross pay was $1,623.28.
I'm going to do some math homework here.
I am. So I want you to get your pen and pad ready. Federal income tax took out $149. Keep in mind, let's start over. Gross pay $1,623.28. Federal income tax took out $149.03. Social Security took out $83.99. And then Medicare took out $19.65. Care Health, I don't even know what the fuck that is. I'm assuming insurance. Okay. Insurance took out $210.42. Okay, insurance. We all gotta have insurance.
Right.
Dental insurance took out $49.64. That's it. Now it comes support. Support order number 1 took out $268.19. Support order number 2 took out $231.79. Support order number 3 took out $233.30. Support order number 4 took out $252.03. And then vision insurance took out $8.51.
This poor bastard couldn't pull out of a driveway.
No, he can't.
What did he bring home?
His net pay, $116.73.
Wait.
But his checking account was negative.
He ended up owing his job money.
So he owed money at the end of the day. His takeaway from all that.
He owed his job money.
How you do that?
$1,623 was what he made.
How do you work and owe your job money?
And then at the end, his takeaway from that was, I owe because his checking account was negative. He owed $116.73. So he took zero money home. So whatever overtime, double time. That's for 80 hours.
Weekly.
That's for 80 hours. That's for 2 weeks of check.
Oh, he gets paid every 2 weeks.
Yeah, that's 2 weeks work, which is a nice chunk of change.
So if he continues to work a legitimate job, he owes that job like $53 a week for working there. Is my math off? I mean, is it $53 a week?
He's better off either hiring a hitman or just going to work at McDonald's. I recommend hitman. You come out in the long run, you actually come out ahead. Really.
It's just I think we're just not conditioned to think that way. But
it goes back to my original statement. A condom costs 99 cents.
Yeah, he should have wore a condom and pulled out. It's worked for me for years.
4 condoms would have cost him $3.96. Or he can pay $1,628 every 2 weeks. $3.96 versus $1,600. You tell me. You do the math and tell me what works for you.
Horrible fiery car crash. That works for me.
Click that bitch's brake line.
I mean, what? I mean, let's be fair here. All right, let's be fair. There are cases where there are women that have to pay child support. It's very seldom.
Here's the problem with that.
It's very seldom, though.
When child support is enforced against a woman, the court is 60% less likely to enforce the support order. So even if the father, let's say in your situation, let's say you had custody of your kids, and the women were ordered to pay you child support, it's 60% less likely that they'll actually pay you, and the court will throw them in jail. 9 times out of 10, they give women a pass. And that's literally, it's not an estimate, that's statistical data, statistical facts. They will give the woman chance after chance after chance after chance before they do something to her. And majority of the time, because it's a man, we just say, fuck it, I don't need her money. And that's what men do. It's just, I don't need her money.
Women, well, I mean, that's a man thing, yeah.
Women don't see it as the child's money, or to care for the child. They see it as their money. I've actually heard women say, that's my money, go get my money, don't fuck up my money. Where my money at? Bitch, it's for the kid. It's for the kid.
Yes, sir.
This ain't got nothing to do with you.
Yes, sir.
But it is what it is. I'm gonna keep this on a lighthearted note because I don't like it. I've seen my boy down in Kentucky. You know who he is. I saw him get railroaded in court, in child support court, to the point where he had to come down and stay with us for a while just to hide out, just to get a breather. He literally hid out with us for a little over a month, and he was like, I just need some time. And all he ever said was, I had a baby by the devil. That's all he ever said was, I had a baby by the devil.
It's a lot of devils out here.
It got to the point where he just ducked out. He dipped. I couldn't find him for years. Didn't know where he went. Didn't know where he's like, I just don't want to be found. And he just left it at that. Didn't see him for years.
Yeah, that's a good idea for this guy, too.
That dude need to do that. Change your name and move to the fucking
I pop smoke.
I'll say, fuck it. I'm saying it so they can hear me loud and clear.
Pop smoke.
You pop a baby on me, I'm gone. I'll take my ass to, I'll fake my death.
He's not kidding.
I'll go to the Dominican Republic and change my fucking name. You'll never find me. Fuck you.
Well, on my case, I am not against having a child. What I am against is being extorted. So I will explain it to people like this. I like kids. I would like to have some of my own. I would like to get married and start a family. However, and I like to put a huge disclaimer here. If at any point in time you feel like, oh, I'm going to take him to child support court, or what they call it, family court, and I'm going to try to extort every dime out of him just so, just because we have a kid together, then I'm going to start taking extreme measures here. And just so you know, I regard you as the enemy. And an enemy will receive no mercy. This is Cobra Kai Dojo over here, buddy. Just so you know, no mercy, none. I'm not saying I'm going to do something. I'm not saying I'm not going to do anything. I'm telling you to keep your guard up.
My philosophy is very simple.
You're the enemy. I don't care if you're a woman.
Take me to court, because we can raise a kid. It'd be nice to have one. You know, one little boy preferably, so I can punch him in the chest and be like, toughen up. But it'd be nice to have one. But understand that we're gonna raise this kid together. When that kid turn 18, if you decide you want to leave, you can leave. You can pack your shit and leave right when he leaves. Y'all can walk out together. Like I'm gone. She could be like me too, and y'all can walk the fuck out together. But understand, if at any time before that you try to drag me to court or whatever, or try to take this kid from me, I consider you a terrorist at that point. I don't negotiate with terrorists.
I don't negotiate terrorists. This is America, Jack.
A hitman only gonna cost me one time. You gonna cost me every month like clockwork.
So y'all really gonna kill? Y'all really gonna kill him?
I'm not gonna kill anybody. I don't know what you're talking about.
Fuck him.
We're not gonna. I'm not gonna kill anybody. I don't know what you. I don't know what you're talking about. I am not gonna kill anyone.
And they can use this in my criminal trial. Yup.
I'm not. I'm not gonna kill anybody.
All right. We get to. I'm joking.
I'm not. I'm not joking about not killing no one. I'm not a murderer. I don't engage in murder. I'm also not going to negotiate with terrorists, and I refuse to be extorted. Just so take that how you want to take it. I'm going to take care of mine, but I refuse to let any person use the court system to extort me for money.
Yeah, I think that guy's situation was
so.
I think he had a lot of
do what you want with that information.
I mean, it looks like he's got at least 4. It looks like he's got 4 separate support.
Not necessarily. He might just have 2 and have to pay back.
No.
It would say back on there?
They do arrearages, but arrearages get incorporated into.
See, I'm so happy I know nothing about this shit because it's goofy.
So I've seen dudes get railroaded.
Yeah, 76%. You know, basically,
it's
76% is what you're responsible for.
Basically going in there and getting.
So how come through all that, how come it isn't a system in place that assures that all the money you spend on your child support goes to the kid as opposed to the living expenses of the mother?
How would you do that?
There's no way to.
Would you regulate it?
Yeah.
Well, I mean, there's certain things that pop up on receipts, like baby clothes, food. And the child gets older, food for this.
The cost. It's very simple. The cost of what it would take, like let's say, okay, your baby mother. Let's say the cost to send one person in to basically itemize everything that she spent every dime on, they literally would have to account for it. And she would have to account for every penny she spent on the kid. The cost of paying that person, let's say you pay them the bare minimum for this region, so about $33,000 a year.
Mm-hmm.
Now you got to cover insurance, all that good shit for this one person to come in for just his baby mother to itemize her spending habits and verify that she spent every dime on this kid.
Mm-hmm.
Let's say she spent $150 on herself out of his child support. So what do you do then? Are you gonna drag her to court and make her pay back?
Which should count as some sort of a violation. I mean, you're violated and thrown in jail if you don't pay.
But here's the problem. After the expenses of what they paid this worker, court fees and processing fees, to get $150 back from her, there's no benefit to it.
But okay.
A credit card only goes to say, here's the problem with credit cards. Same reason why you can't use like a
credit card. You can only buy specific things with by barcode.
That's what I'm saying.
Nope.
That's what I'm talking about.
Here's why that doesn't work too, because they do like you get food stamps and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, they put your TANF money. Like people who get a cash
what the fuck is TANF?
Temporary assistance for needy families.
Okay.
The people who get like cash assistance and food stamps all comes on one card.
All right.
So you can go to a grocery store and swipe for your food.
Mm-hmm.
But when you go to need to buy like toiletries and stuff like that, or household supplies or feminine products or whatever, You can take out cash for that. You can take out cash the same way I can take cash off my debit card. So there's no way to regulate. There's no way to account for it. So it doesn't really work.
So with your child support, when you receive child support, you get a card, and with said card, you can take money off of this card like you would a regular debit card. Right?
Yeah.
Right? Okay. Yeah. I don't know anything about this shit. I don't know.
I used to work for it. Yeah, so
I don't know anything about it.
The money off, and you can spend it however the fuck you want to spend it. That's what
I've been avoiding having children out of wedlock or women with children for a very long time.
You give them a credit card that they can only buy specific things.
Right, like if they try to use it at the movie theater.
Pampers.
That's WIC. Like WIC goes for like peanut butter, cheese, eggs, fucking.
You the expert. You know all about this.
I worked for this shit for years. Plus, I dated a lot of single mothers. I done ate a lot of snack packs.
You drank up all the Capri Suns.
I dated enough single mothers.
Ate up all the cheese and cracker packs.
Right. Especially, bitch can't cook. I done ate so many hot pockets.
Mama, Mr. Jaden ate all the Teddy Grahams.
Right.
All the Capri Suns is gone.
But what was the question? I forgot. We got sidetracked.
Nah, it was no real question. It was just. There was no real question. It was just
okay. Why can't they give them a card? Because there's no way to really track it, and there's no way to everything's allocated a different way. Like WIC covers. Okay, let's say you got a newborn. I don't understand why a newborn needs over a certain amount each month. Pampers and daycare. That's really all a fucking newborn needs.
Milk.
But WIC covers milk. Mm-hmm. Why the fuck you need, in Puffy case, why you need $30,000 a month? I don't understand some of this astronaut. I believe, honestly, there should be a cap. You can't tell me there's nothing over $500 a kid needs.
$30,000 a month.
Because now you're not.
Did you hear about how they trying to what was his name? Oh, I can't even think of his name. Basketball player.
Kobe.
Kobe will fall victim to this probably. But
no, he won't. Kobe good.
I'm thinking of
Kevin Garnett. Kevin Garnett. This lousy bitch wants.
She wants more in support than she does in child support.
$2.3 million a year is what she asked for. $2.3 million.
For how many kids? What?
They got like 2 kids, I think. I think they got 2 kids together.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my gosh.
She wants like so many $1,000s a month for alimony and then like less than that for child support.
Keep in mind, this man played 21 seasons in the NBA. 21 seasons.
Miss me with that this lifestyle that I've grown accustomed to.
If
that's the case, then go out and earn it.
That's what they call it.
Go earn that lifestyle if that's what you've grown accustomed to.
You ain't shot not
with that bullshit.
You ain't shot not one 3-pointer, ain't dunked not one basketball. She ain't never had to guard Shaq.
I'm not speaking from the perspective of his talent. I'm speaking strictly from you want to leave. That's fine. Go. But don't tell me that you've grown accustomed to this lifestyle, because if that was the case, then you wouldn't be leaving. This lifestyle is part of me. I provide this for you.
Right.
So for you to come in, to walk into a court, this is what I mean by assassins are cheaper.
Well, that's why they got prenuptial agreements.
No. You misunderstand.
California,
those prenuptial agreements don't mean shit, man. Mm-hmm. They can wipe their ass with that prenup.
Really?
Yes. Mm-hmm. You can go into court. Let's say if you get a prenup, right? I'll tell you. You can go into court right now. A female can go into court with a prenup right now that she signed and say, I had to sign this or he wouldn't marry me. They will throw that prenup out because it's
signed under duress.
Signed under duress.
They can also say, here's another loophole.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's being done in courts around the country, my friend.
Especially in liberal states.
Yep.
Here's another loophole they get. If she signed a prenuptial agreement without counsel present or without being under the advisement of counsel, they can throw it out. They say she wasn't properly informed.
Prenups don't mean shit.
Not anymore.
If done properly.
No, it doesn't.
Don't matter.
It don't matter.
The only way it can be done properly, like you said, is if counsel advises, she's got a lawyer present, her lawyer looks it over, and they agree and they say, okay, fuck it, sign it.
That's the only way you got a chance. But even then, it's still getting thrown out.
If they can finagle it in a way where it makes it seem like you're abusive, which is what happens, because you always notice nobody talks about being domestically abused until it's time for them to get divorced. And then they're sitting in court saying, well, he abused me. Oh, prenup. She get half.
Take that Jay-Z approach. Leave the credit cards and the bank books and take everything you came with.
Yeah. Well, I mean, that's for Jay-Z, that's a little different. He's married to a freaking megastar. But I mean, these no name, I have no idea who you are. Like, that's like Kenny Smith. You know who Kenny Smith is, does commentary for TNT. Right. They getting him now. He's getting got. Right now, he's getting got. She's asking for, like, I think, like, somewhere in the neighborhood of 20 to 30, I don't know, it's a lot of money, 20 to 30 grand a month. Jeez. Who's got that kind of money to just give somebody?
Athletes.
Well, he's not an athlete. He just does commentary.
No, he's a retired athlete. It's Kenny the Jet Smith.
Yeah, I know, but he's not playing basketball now.
But he's still getting commentary money.
Yeah, but he's not getting, I can afford to pay you $20,000 a month.
Yeah, commentary is like $5 million, man. It's like $5 million a year.
Is it really?
You think that's
I think that's what his
makes like $3 million.
Good.
I think his contract is for $5 million a year.
Sure
It's not hurting money. He's not hurt, but it's still at the same time.
It doesn't matter.
It's not Steph. It's not
matter.
Chef Curry money, but
it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. The point is, you could go and work.
Oh shit!
And earn your own lifestyle.
Not like that.
Exactly.
No, you can. You just don't want to. She was a model.
Bum ass bitch.
She was a model. Okay? She didn't work at Home Depot. You know what I'm saying? He didn't take her from Home Depot and then show her a whole new world. Well, maybe he did, but I'm saying, like, she was a model. So go back to being a model. If you can.
Right, I don't know if that works.
If you can,
you know what I mean?
Well, then stop complaining.
After a certain amount of time, she might not be able
If I married Oprah, and then Oprah was like, I'm tired of you, get to step in, I'm just going to leave. I'd be like, all right, well, thanks, Oprah. I appreciate all the good times. And I'm out. That's it. I'm not finna take Oprah to court and try to talk about the lifestyle I've grown accustomed to because I was married to Oprah. That's insane.
Hey, that's what happened.
It would be nothing for Oprah to be like, Gail, yeah, make it happen. Click, and then I got them boys on my head. You know what I'm saying? It would be nothing. So I think as people, man, we need to like be realistic, dog. Stop with this lifestyle I've grown accustomed to. I've grown accustomed to a lot of things. Like when I was a child, I was accustomed to my dad paying for me to go through McDonald's drive-through. Now that I am an adult, I'm not accustomed to that anymore. I gotta pay for my own way, just like everybody else. So if you buy yourself, pay for yourself. Don't tell me about what lifestyle you've grown accustomed to because I do not care to hear it. If you're that accustomed to it, why are you getting a divorce? And why are you trying to extract money out of this situation?
Yeah, well, I mean, that's what it boils down to, man. Is that people getting to the point where it's like, shit.
See, that's the thing. And that's why I make that joke about assassins are cheaper. This is why I really make this joke. Because eventually, it's going to get to that. I'm not married. I don't have children. I ain't got a dog in the fight. But there's going to be somebody that's going to say, you know what would be cheaper? Yeah, and then now you have a situation where people's lives are at risk now, all because you want to get paid an astronomical amount of money every month. For the average, like, there are people asking for money in family court where it's more than what people make in a year. And they want that amount of money in like a month, 2 months time.
Every month.
Are you kidding me?
Look at Ray Caruth in that situation.
That's what happened with Ray Caruth.
Right.
Yeah.
Like, people can say he's a evil bastard as much as they want, man. But I mean, He was just trying to protect the kingdom.
Ray
He
Caruth
got
wasn't
caught.
evil. Ray Caruth was
damn
just a
Trump.
man who was like,
He was fed
I
up.
don't want to do this. And I told you I don't want to do this. And you pushed my back against the wall. I'm coming out swinging.
You can say he wrong all day. The truth of it is, you know, in a family unit, if it's, you know, man, woman, children, it's a man's responsibility to protect his family.
Absolutely. Protect and provide.
That's the instinct of a man. I'm not even talking about what's right or wrong. That's just instinct. That's like a bird flying out of the sky and snatching up a mouse and taking it back to the nest for the children. That's just instinct.
Right.
You know, so you're asking people to go against their instinct when you start going to the court system to extort them for money. It's not right. And if you want to say, oh, well, you know, it's different to me if a man is, you know, married and they have children and he's just like, well, F this life, I'm going to go start a new one. Then, yeah, you should have to pay. I feel like, yeah, you should have to pay. But when in a country where 80% of divorces are initiated by the woman, and then in turn they go to court and say I was this abused, or he talks to me certain kinds of ways, and now I want half, whatever. I've gone on enough of a rant about this, but y'all get the gist. I mean, everybody here knows, and the people at home, they know the difference between right or wrong. You know you didn't earn that fucking money, so why are you acting like you owe that shit? You know, that's all it boils down to me. You know, that's like me looking at the guy across the street and be like, man, I like his nice car. I think he owe me money because I ain't got shit. No, he don't owe me shit. He worked hard, he earned it. I mean, it's bottom line.
Basically, like I said, man, it's going to come down to a point where people are going to start avoiding marriage and avoiding having kids altogether, man. They're going to be like, yeah, fuck this shit. It ain't worth it.
Terrifies me.
Like, can you see at this age now, at this position you in now, can you see getting married and having another kid? Honestly. Like, it's not off the table, but...
It's not off the table. I mean,
but only because you kind of at the finish line now with the other ones.
You know, I'm just that type of guy, I guess, you know.
No, it's not a bad thing, man. Not a bad thing.
Yeah, you know.
So you would have another kid?
I probably would.
If it's a...
I'm at the finish line. I'm about to finish this race backwards like Usain Bolt. I'm about to run across the middle backwards.
Kids are wonderful.
Yeah, man. Kids are
wonderful.
Great. Innocent.
You want to have them when you're young, too, y'all.
Shit.
Y'all gonna be in wheelchairs when y'all kid and graduating, you know what I'm saying?
That's fine.
Y'all better get going here, yo.
Shit, me.
Shoot.
I figured I did it right because I'm at the stage where I'm financially stable enough to where I can do it.
Right.
I have the mental patience to do it now.
Yeah, see,
that's another thing. I ain't had the patience. I would have fucked the kid up back in the day, so it wouldn't have been good for me.
Yeah.
Like, go to sleep.
Some of these like young moms out here, they don't have like the patience or the mental aptitude to handle such a thing. You know, that's another thing too. You have to take into consideration before you go clam baking without a scuba suit.
The fuck?
I kind of just made that up. I don't know what that reference was even from.
Dig it.
But, anywho, you know, anything more we want to add to this subject? Because I feel like we're at this point we're
beating a dead
horse. Because I mean, message to the young people out there, and even the ones who don't have children or who want to have kids. If you want to have a family, that's amazing, because that's what we need more of. We need more families, because with the family unit comes a stronger community, and with a stronger community, you have a stronger nation, I feel. And when you have all the finger pointing and
he ain't doing what he's supposed to be doing,
and then you got the dude on the other side saying this, lousy bitches trying to take all my money and won't let me see my seeds. It just creating more rifts and more broken families in a cycle of destruction. So, in my opinion, look for a family unit before you start creating a family. What I mean by that is lock somebody down you think is solid. Get to know each other, man. Talk. Have these conversations before you busting raw on each other. This is insane. This is out of hand, man. This is out of control.
Right.
You know, I mean, this I don't have the statistics right in front of me, but with the single parent rate at like what is it, 40% now? 45?
And what community? Black community?
Just in general.
Across the board, I think the average is like 44%.
44%.
And the black community is 72%.
Yeah, and the black community is 70%.
72%. And
single parents.
White community, I think it's like
I'm not trying to ostracize
6%.
women. I'm just saying this is messed up.
I am. Fuck it.
Oh, hey.
Women, it's your fault. I'll say it. It's your fault. You have. I'm gonna get flack for this one. I know.
Fuck it. We'll
Women,
start a new channel.
You have
started this one. We'll start another.
You have the final say so. You got 31 types of birth control, and everybody's heard me say this. You got 31 variations of birth control. You have the final say so on whether this nigga gets to run up. You get to choose what nigga runs up in you. You get to choose if he runs up in you raw. You get to choose if he nuts in you, and you get to choose if you're gonna keep the baby or not. Are you gonna grind that motherfucker up in a salad?
You talking about abortion?
Yes.
Yes,
I am.
He said a salad.
Yeah. Grind that motherfucker up into a smoothie.
I don't know if they got the choice no more.
And except in Alabama.
There's always a
Mississippi, Alabama,
and Georgia.
It's coming everywhere.
Yeah, man. Just don't get pregnant in Mississippi, Alabama, and Georgia.
Indiana too. You got to pay for a funeral.
For what? For abortion?
Yes, you didn't know that.
Oh, yeah, that was a Pence thing.
You have to pay
for an abortion.
No, you have to pay for a
for the baby.
If you abort the little fucker.
Yes.
They're still cheaper than child support. Still good. Fuck it.
Baby funerals?
How much is a baby funeral? It's a mini casket.
It can't be more than a regular funeral.
I know, but that's insane, man.
It's still cheaper, in the long run.
Support.
The point is
long
that
term,
women, you have to say so. So be a little more discriminative with your body. It's yours. You only get one. Take care of it. Don't let everybody run up in you raw. Don't be 4x4. 4 kids by 4 different dudes. You don't need that.
Yeah, what is that, by the way? Why is that a thing? Like, I like to think that if I was a lady and I got pregnant, that I would try really hard not to get pregnant again unless somebody was married to me. Like the first one, I could see it. Like, oh, that could happen to anybody.
The first one's an accident. I give everybody a break on the first one. First one's an accident. Shit happens. You young, whatever. After that, no offense. No offense. After that, you was trying.
Well, I wasn't trying to be offensive. I'm just asking.
Nah, I ain't trying to offend nobody. Motherfucker, I keep talking about the chick with 3 kids by 3 different dudes. That chick had her second kid before she was a junior in high school. And I'm like, God damn. What was you thinking? Was nobody there to watch over your ass? But my thing is, if you see how hard it is to raise that first motherfucker, shouldn't you stop? Shouldn't you be like, this shit's tough. I don't want to do this no more.
You would think.
Some people want a lot of kids.
I mean, that's understandable, but I'm like, shit, do that shit when you make a little more money.
Yeah, well, do that shit when you got a husband to help you. You know what I'm saying? But, we could go into this all day, of course. Again, we want to thank Mr. Black. Oh, shit. Mr. T. Lavelle for showing up today and coming on the show, man. We're going to try to attach his new single on with the Shake Up Guys show for today. But for right now, we're going to check out. We'll be back. I don't know when we're going to be back on here again. It doesn't matter.
We'll probably be back on this week.
Sometime on this week. And again, to say good peace out.
A final thought.
My final thought is I have to use the bathroom, so I'm gonna say goodbye to everybody, and y'all can keep talking if y'all want to.
Hey, thank y'all for coming out, man. I appreciate y'all letting me on the show. You know,
no problem.
Jay, the man.
You want to tell them a little bit more about your music, man? You want to give them a little bit of the background of it?
The album is called Dirty Rain. You know, and hopefully early next year.
But you got an idea about how many tracks?
If I strive hard, 10 tracks.
10 tracks.
10 tracks. So
okay.
So this is the first one right here, and got a lot of work to do. Okay. You know, you need to come in there with me too.
Nah, man, I don't do no singing, no rapping. I just piss people off on here, man.
Something. We can do something. With you.
That we can do.
Do something with you.
There you go.
Yeah.
I just
y'all bring me back on here, man.
Oh, yeah.
Talk about politics and police brutality.
Oh, we're definitely
I'm passionate about.
Definitely.
That's what we need to do.
We definitely do that. We got a couple of those shows lined up we want to get into, man. Just trying to bring a cop on to talk about that. So that would actually be perfect. So we'll definitely have you back on, man. And then when you get a couple more tracks you want to bring on,
right?
We'll have that whole album.
I promise I'll bring them here first.
We appreciate that, man. When you're famous, you remember you started. It all started here.
We're gonna blow this podcast up.
We should have like a race. See who gets famous first.
Y'all gonna get famous first.
Shit, me.
I don't really want.
Y'all already got fans coming up.
Well, I'm saying
one.
Are you Jay?
You know the truth is, I don't want to be famous. I don't.
Not really. I just want to be rich.
Rich would be cool, but that's not really my goal. I just want to be happy with what I do every day. Y'all know me. I'm a voice actor, so that's.
This would be cool if you was getting paid enough
to do this.
This would be cool, but I really, truly feel like I found my calling with voiceover.
Okay.
I feel like I found my calling. That's what I want to do.
Mm-hmm.
I would just be happy doing that every day.
That's what's up. My final thought, man, I want to thank Lavelle for being here, T-Dog. Because as always, it's good having you, man. J-Rock, he couldn't be here today. It's unfortunate. I want to thank everybody for listening. If I pissed you off again, I'm sorry. Today was a little more serious just because it's kind of my wheelhouse. I've seen my dear friends get railroaded through the child support. So this one was a little less lighthearted. Normally I'm just silly and I want to have a good time, but this one it hit a little close to home. Not for me personally, but people I've seen good dudes get railroaded through the system. So I've seen good guys get thrown in jail for nothing. So this one hit a little close to home for me. As always, I enjoy y'all. It's a good time. We'll do it again in the next couple of days, man. That's my thought. And ladies, stop fucking everybody you meet and let them nut in you. I couldn't go out on a somber note. Your vanilla.
I don't think that's necessarily. I don't think that's necessarily. I don't think it's wrong.
Well, you ain't let me finish. I was gonna call him vanilla cup, pudding cup.
God damn it!
Lousy
man.
Fucking.
I was gonna avoid the pudding cup references.
Fuck them.
I thought we would make it through this entire episode without a reference to the pudding cup.
Nope.
However,
ratchets.
Here we go.
More ratchet.
You know what? You know what? Fuck it. I'm just gonna embrace it because the more I try to fight against things, the more they just happen anyway. So. Whatever, man. Whatever. My final thought is kind of similar to Jay's. I wasn't gonna say anything about pudding cups, but I mean, I don't know. I would just tell people to practice your pull-out game, man. I mean, practice makes perfect. You know, after hearing that rundown of that guy's that guy's.
Man, $1,600 check.
That guy's dude.
$115.
He had a $1,600 check that ended up him owing money at the end.
Over $100.
Over $100. I mean, it's one thing when you got to pay FICA, but it's a whole nother thing when you got to pay your job back. You got to pay your job. They pay you to work there, and you got to pay them back.
You paying them to work.
You're paying them to work there. What kind of trippy shit is that?
Here's the worst part about it. And I don't think anybody picked up on this. The women are the support orders that he had in place. If it's 4 different women or whatever the case, or however many different women, It was 4? Oh, shit.
See, that starts to get to be your fault.
That is your fault. That's
is your
responsibility at that point. I can't even pick on women at that point.
Yeah, that's not
falls
a woman.
on.
That's your fault.
That's not women. And I'll speak. This is coming from me.
But
Hold
to
on.
be fair,
This is coming from me.
okay.
Women, this is not that situation. That is not your fault. That falls on the man. If you got that many kids, that many different women, nigga, you need to go snip your balls because you don't need to keep nutting in every chick you meet.
But at the same time,
you dirty dick.
But at the same time, women, come on. I mean, Jay, you said it earlier.
Which one? What else?
When you said,
I say a lot
okay,
of
he
shit.
already got what? That dude had what? 4 baby mamas?
It could be, yeah. From
4,
what he said.
Yeah,
whatever.
4 baby mamas.
Okay. What the hell is going on with the other? Like he had a baby mama. Okay, fine. And then he got another one. Okay, so
multiple
baby
kids too,
mamas. So,
though.
Multiple kids,
let's say for the sake of
multiple-
argument, he has 4 babies mamas. The last 2 got to be the dumbest bitches
on
ever
earth.
lived
I've said
on
that
earth.
1,000 times.
Yeah, but, you know, we slick, man. We don't have to tell everybody everything. You know,
Yeah,
guys
but
are slick. You know what I'm saying?
So you saying
They probably didn't even know.
So
Here's the
you
problem with
saying
that.
you slept with a woman before she knew you had children?
Yeah.
Possible.
Okay, that's possible.
You know that.
But
It's possible. You don't
no,
have
no,
to-
no. Here's the problem
Guys
with that.
lie, you know? I mean,
No,
Okay, well I didn't say
Hold
you
on.
lied.
you
just
could.
don't.
You
You just
could
don't.
lie.
You just
But
don't
I'm saying-
divulge that information.
Right.
Here's my problem: is that you nutting in this bitch before she knew
Yeah,
you had
that's
kids.
that's what I'm saying.
You're
Right.
not sleeping with a bitch. I've slept with bitches who didn't know my real name.
Jesus Christ.
So fucking a
But-
bitch who didn't,
whatever.
fucking a bitch who didn't know, or nutting in a bitch who didn't know you had kids. That's the problem.
That's what I'm saying.
It's one thing to fuck her, you still strapping up, but if by the time that condom's off and you're going in raw,
Yeah,
she need to
that's
know
what
a
I'm
little bit of
talking about,
background
man.
information about you. She should
Before
know.
you hit it raw, I guess I should read.
Okay, then yeah, you
Before
should.
you hit it raw, how does she not know that you got kids?
Right.
She know your shit work. That's anyway.
Yeah,
I'm just saying.
These
you
are
know,
the questions I ask. because
hypothetical, though, you know. What I'm saying?
Hypothetically-
Guy can lie all the way, you know.
he could lie.
Can lie all the way, and they would never know. You know, it could be in different cities, you know. I mean,
I got a partner who got 9 kids who tells chicks he only got 1.
It's possible.
So then after he gets
It's
them
sad,
hooked.
but it's possible.
Oh, by the way, I got 9. I got 8 more I didn't tell you about. So it is possible.
You know that shoot. That's another episode.
I never say
I was gonna
names.
say, I know you didn't say names, but I mean that still falls under the classification of dishonesty, which
No, you ain't shit.
I'm saying which could lead to a rape beef, but that's a different episode.
Yeah, we're gonna.
It's a
That's another
whole
touch.
different episode.
Yeah.
So, with all that being said, we're gonna go ahead and say goodbye for the evening. Appreciate everybody making it over here today, and you know, let's try getting to know each other before we try loving each other, and definitely before we start going raw in each other.
Before you get vanilla pudding cupped.
You're gonna try this every time until you make it a thing, aren't you?
It's easy to incorporate, man. It's fitting. It fits.
It's disgusting. Anyway, we're just gonna go ahead and bounce on out of here. Any last words, everybody?
Peace, y'all.
Thanks.
Bring me
Anybody wanna
back.
Tell people where they can find you.
Bring me back. Can't find me nowhere now, I guess.
No.
Just check the song out. Check out the name, T. Lavelle, and
Right.
you know, I'm coming.
You gonna
Right on.
when you get
More
something,
become.
upload it to YouTube, man,
Right,
so
right.
we can
I'ma
put the
start
link in the
uploading
description
this.
box.
It's just right off the press, hot right
Okay.
off the
I'm
press.
just gonna go ahead and bang it again, man. See
Go
what
ahead and play
happens,
it. See what happens, man. Play it right now for them.
See.
Oh, please like, share, and subscribe.
Yeah.
Fuckers.
Come out of the rain with
Yeah,
T. Lavelle,
it is.
man. You know, it's a pretty catchy tune, man. I say y'all check it out as soon as it's available on a platform you can download. Peace out.
Let's take a stand. Please take my hand. I'm in love with you. A sucker for romance.
get through anything. I commit my actions with this beautiful ring. I love you.
What time is that? Or starting the grill?
How many times can you let him hurt you? You're just the one who doesn't deserve you. I feel the pain that you're feeling. Let me come in and start the healing. Coming from the after the pain, she couldn't feel anything. She tried to run, couldn't drain. Tried to open her eyes, couldn't see. It took her a while to get over the hump with a smile. Like she driving without any miles. Raining down as the shit start to pile. Pull out your camera, you a man, run. Hit a girl that didn't put her hands up. You a man, stand up. Get out the bus and grab you a car. Would you rather pay handle money while writing these bars? Open her eyes, but she couldn't see far. Like a bullet, she blaming you for putting scars. It's like she covered in shit, but living on Mars. So much love to give, but she didn't get far. But she don't know you a star. I'm trying to open her up, but she won't let me start. I'm broken more than once, she got a heavy heart. I'll give her more than lunch, she couldn't let it start. Oh, it ain't gotta be like that. Like 50 Cent, girl, if you right, you know I'm right back. And I can take you out tonight and spit 5 racks. Do it again, cause you a 10, can't fight that. You on the right track. Through the tunnel, having trouble where the light at. He's a jungle and you struggle, but I might ask. No fun and no wonder where the night's at. I'll lay you down with no other, make it right, yeah. You close your eyes, you know I'll tell you good night, yeah. I'll hypnotize you, make it shine.